You finally got approved for your 10 DLC campaign, and I'm gonna show you how to implement it into your software today so you can start two-way SMS messaging your clients, whether it's to book appointments or to send out promo codes directly to their phone. Before we get started, my name's Leander. Welcome to my channel. Here we like to build software for small businesses who are looking to really implement AI into their business any way they can, whether it's voice agents, AI automations, or even just building a website that's SEO friendly. Without further ado, let's jump right in. Today we're going to be implementing and testing out the SMS feature in this salon software called Laani. As you can see, it's a software for nail salons, hairstylists, hair studio owners, medical spas. It's a software that allows you to implement AI into your business. It's going to give you AI voice agents, AI chatbots, AI insights to help you increase your revenue, to remind you to order new inventory, or even just make your day a lot easier by booking appointments for you. So basically today we are going to implement the SMS texting feature. So whenever they book a client, whether it's in their dashboard, whether they get a client to book directly on their website through their Laani booking link, they are going to automatically be able to register their customer for SMS text messaging so they can send them appointment reminders, like I said, promos if they need to, and it even allows the customer to cancel or reschedule if necessary, all via text message. It's going to save the owners so much time because they don't have to be making the phone calls, and they can save on your front desk employee making those phone calls, so that front desk employee can actually do something else inside the business or even replace that employee. Sad to say. But first and foremost, I am going to be using Claude Code to implement these changes. Claude Code has literally changed my life in the AI coding game. Literally just 3 weeks ago, I wasn't using Claude Code, and ever since I started using it, I'm like, how did I get so far without it? And wow, I can't imagine anything stopping me now from creating literally anything in the world. I personally don't have any videos on Claude Code, but I will drop some links in the description below of some other YouTubers whose videos that I watched that really helped me out a lot. I just want to, pay it forward to them because they allowed me to actually understand how to work Claude to benefit or to enhance my workflows, or to actually just create more intricate features in the software and get them live for people to use on the internet today. We should already be inside of our Laani profile, but if not, I'm just gonna, looks like we're already in it. We've already had a session before, so I'm just gonna tell it we have our 10 DLC campaign with Telnyx approved, and now we want to fully implement and test out the SMS texting feature when a user books a client appointment on the Laani dashboard. That's going to populate inside this text box here. And as you see right now, it's on accept edit modes. Basically what that means is if you put something in this prompt here, it's just going to automatically try to go do it. But if you hit shift and tab like that, you'll see it change to plan mode. And that's going to allow you to have more of a conversation with it and allow it to implement the steps, so you can see the steps that it's going to take before actually doing those steps. Like I said, I'm going to use it in plan mode and hit enter, and we're going to see what it says here. While we're waiting to let that tinker, you probably heard me speak into that. I don't like to type. I use what's called Wispr Flow. Wispr Flow was super awesome because you can just literally hold a button on your keyboard, just speak into any text box in any app. It dictates for you. And even if you mess up or say like, oh, I didn't mean to say that, or I'm sorry, or no, what I meant was, it will actually backtrack and not even include those verbal mess ups. So super cool. Again, there's gonna be a link in the description below if you want to try that out. It's saying, I'll research the SMS implementation state and create a comprehensive plan for implementing the SMS texting feature. So while that waits here, we're gonna just go to our Telnyx dashboard. As you can see here, I have a verified status. And with Telnyx, basically when you wanna text a customer from a business directly to their cell phone, you have to register with the mobile providers, and companies like Telnyx are basically the middleman to help you get approved. Once you get to this verified status, you're gonna wanna go to real-time communications and messaging, and under compliance, first you're gonna have to create a brand. My brand is Laani, that we're building this text messaging feature for. And again, if you're a salon owner, medical spa owner, hairstylist, individual, solopreneur in one of these beauty industries, Laani Laani is going to be a software for you. Before you can basically create a campaign, you need to create a brand. Basically, that's saying who the customer perceives the message is going to be coming from. In this case, it's again, it's Laani. Once you're in Telnyx, sign up for the account. There will be a link in the description below. It's not an affiliate link, but it's just to help you get there quicker. You're going to want to go through all the settings essentially and be able to finally apply for a brand. And then from a brand, you're going to apply for a 10 DLC campaign. Once you get this verified status under brand details, that's when you can create a campaign. Now, these campaigns are sometimes tricky. As you can see here, Laani failed multiple campaign applications essentially, just because when you're doing these campaigns, and I can see if I can go in here. When you're applying for these campaigns, you got to let them know what the app is that you're doing, what the use case, the message flow, how a user can opt in and opt out, and basically what you're going to be saying directly to these customers. And you have to be giving these customers options. Once your campaign is approved, you already have applied for a phone number. Our phone number is right here, and you'll see it as assigned. I'm going to go back to Claude Code here and see what it says. SMS booking confirmation implementation plan. So you're going to read through this and act like you know what it's talking about, and then you're just going to hit yes and auto accept edits, and you're just going to wait. So then you'll see it kind of creates like a plan here. It says creating send SMS edge functions. Your edge functions are basically how your database speaks to your user's front end, or what the users see. So as you can see here, the few things it says is create send SMS edge functions for instant SMS confirmations, update new appointment. Is that word modal or model? I don't know. To call send SMS function, verify Telnyx phone number configuration in database, and test SMS booking flow. At some point, this is going to ask me for the Telnyx number. Now, it might already have this because when we were basically implementing the coding structure to be able to get ready for this phone number to be accepted, we had already let it know, but we'll see if it still has the Telnyx API key stored. So let's see when it gets down to that point. So again, my name is Leander. I'm a founder of Universal App Studios. Basically what we do is we take your vision and turn it into reality. Whether you are a small business owner, future entrepreneur, someone with an idea who just doesn't know how to bring it to life, we can help you out. Feel free to check out our website here, schedule a demo. You can view our work. Like I said, I'm the founder, so if you're scheduling a demo, you're most likely going to get to speak with me directly. And like I said, we'll be able to turn your vision into life. Let's jump back over to Laani and see how that's going and see what Claude Code said. So basically, I like to run down here and read what it says here. Everything is ready to go. Just create a test appointment with SMS enabled and check your phone. But it does have our phone number here. It looks like all of our keys have already been provided. Thank goodness, because going back and forth with the API keys is really a pain. So it says everything is ready to go. Just create a test appointment with SMS enabled and check your phone. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go back to Laani. We're going to log in here. Once we're logged into the Laani dashboard, as you can see, welcome to Leander's Unreal Salon. That lets you know this is a test. We're going to go under appointments. We have a bunch of appointments already booked here, but we're going to just go to Thursday where it's blank with a test member. And so we can click here to book an appointment and search for client. Let's enter me, and I'm going to get a haircut. And you see the date and time have already populated. And then we're going to get down here. It says send email confirmation to client and send SMS appointment reminder to client. All that looks good. Any notes? Just a test. Boom. And then we're going to hit create appointments created successfully. As you can see here, that staff member now has that appointment in their schedule on the dashboard. So let's see if we got a text message here. One way to do that is you're going to check the console. Once we're in the console, we can see if we hit any errors while we were coding. And it says failed to load resource. The server responded with a status of 500. This is typically your Supabase key. And this says send SMS. So I know something was wrong with the SMS. So I'm going to copy this line here, and then I'm going to feed it back to Claude and let him know this is the error that I got in console when we tried to send an SMS. And then I'll copy and paste the error. It looks like it's only the first part of the error. So I'll also copy this other portion here and paste it in here. And then I always go back into plan mode just because I don't want it to do anything without me knowing. I just really like to take my time coding with AI. That way it doesn't get too ahead of itself and then you're wondering what just happened. Send that through here, finagling, and we're just going to see what's up. So it says I need to investigate the 500 error. Let me check the edge function logs to see what's failing. Basically what that means is it's going to check your database and see if anything that's supposed to be triggered did not trigger correctly on the back end of the code that would send the text message. So it says it's going to fix the SMS error debugging. I noticed that I really like when the Claude Code says, oh, I found the issue. It makes me feel a lot better. But right now it's saying based on its analysis, the error is most likely caused from, and then so it's troubleshooting, which is fine, but it makes me feel like it's going to be not as easy to fix. You know what I mean? So let's see what it says. Most likely causes phone number format issue. Telnyx requires E16 format, but client phones might be blah, blah, blah. No SMS number found. The data is query for the SMS. Let me go check really quick the client that message was supposed to go to. So I'm going to clients here, and this was the number format. So what I'll do is I'll take like a screenshot here, then I'll go back to Claude Code. I'm going to say keep planning. So I'm going to hit number 3. Then I'm going to enter this picture here in the Claude Code and say, here's a screenshot of the client that the text message should have gone to. As you can see on the screen, that is the format on which the phone number is stored. And again, once you leave that in plan mode, it'll think about that with you. So I like to let, the code know that I'm actually understanding, or I'm actually saying, wait, hold on, could this be the issue? So I kind of like to troubleshoot instead of just making AI do everything. Kind of better for me that I know what's going on as well. So when you're coding like this with AI, try to make sure you're not just sending off everything without going through, learn it a little bit better, because it's only to be beneficial. Here's the plan. So it's perfect. I can see the issue now. The phone number is stored as just 10 digits, no +1 prefix. Telnyx requires E.164 format, which must be +1, which is the country code, and then a number. So let's see here. It's suggesting that we fix this in mirror phone number. Phone numbers are stored as, but Telnyx requires convert phone numbers to, oh yeah, that'd be great. So what it looks like it's saying, it's gonna be able to convert the phone numbers in our database to this E.164 format. So instead of just saying set those edits, I'm going to confirm really quick. And I'm going to say, so are you saying that you are going to convert all the clients that are imported into the database that have a phone number to this 10-digit format? And I did catch that first thing that I said, but it's pretty well with, contextualizing. We'll see what it says here. No, I'm not changing the database at all. The phone numbers will still stay exactly as they are, 10 digits. What I'm proposing, the conversion happens in the edge function when sending to Telnyx. Database stores stays the same, no change. Edge function reads, blah, blah. Edge function converts only in memory, sends to Telnyx. Why this approach? No diff. Ooh, so I actually like this approach. Basically what it's saying is, instead of going through all the numbers in clients, because when we import clients from our competitors into Laani software, we may not, or you may not have the correct format, but that doesn't matter, because we're going to create on the back end for you the ability to convert any phone number into a number that works for the phone carriers to be able to send a successful text message to your clients, again, so you can book appointments and help clients remember their appointments, because clients forget their appointments, and be real, that is frustrating. And if they forget their appointments, that's revenue that you missed out on, or that you could have filled if they remember that they had the appointment. So I'm going to say, I love this. You can proceed. And basically, it's going to create that edge function where, again, it's converting whatever phone number we have into the manageable format. In Claude Code, I'm just on the $20 plan. And as you can see, there is a current session, there's like plan usage limits. Currently, I'm at 18% used of this session. I keep forgetting to double check how long these sessions are. I feel like they're around 6 hours or so, but I could be wrong. Basically, once you reach 100%, you won't be able to talk with or use Claude Code in your terminal anymore. And then usually I just wait until the period resets and then start all over. So you get to build every 6 hours and you got to take a break or something like that. There is a weekly limit, so that's a little bit frustrating when you hit it, because if you hit it on a Friday, you have to wait until that Tuesday for it to reset. That did happen to me a couple times, and I didn't want to upgrade to a more expensive plan. It's totally up to you. The next plan is $100. So it's like, I can wait, basically. Sometimes I just code in my terminal just using ChatGPT back and forth instead of Claude. And it takes a little bit longer, but it works as well. We're gonna go back, see what it says here. It's gonna add phone number normalization function to send SMS edge function, update phone validation to use E.164 format, add detailed error logging for debugging, redeploy send SMS function with fixes, and test SMS sending with 10-digit phone number. So that all sounded good to me, so I'm gonna go ahead and send. And also I'm gonna hit number 2, which allows all the edits, so it doesn't have to keep asking me, hey, I'm doing this now, is that okay? I'm doing this now, is this okay? We talked back and forth, I understood it. That's basically why I like to fully read through and understand, because when it gives you the option to just full send all of their changes, you already understand, so you can say, just go ahead and full send. As you can see, it says the SMS phone number fix is deployed. The root cause phone numbers were stored as 10 digits, but they require, again, the 10 plus the country code. So it'll show you the solutions that it implemented, which is added the normalized phone number, updated validation, added detail logging, and database consistency. And it's letting us know how we tested out here. So we're going to create a new appointment with that same client, which is going to be me. Going to make sure that SMS checkbox is checked, save the SMS appointment, check browser console, and then hopefully confirm that we got the message on my phone here. All right, so we're going to go back to the dashboard. We're going to go to appointments. We can hit new appointment, but if you're like looking at the calendar view, I like to just hit, shows you can click on, these are like 15-minute intervals. And right here, if it highlights yellow, it says staff is not available, click to book anyway. But if it's highlighted purple, that means the staff schedule is added under their availability. And so basically you'll be able to hit that. So I'm gonna hit that, search for a client, I'm gonna enter me. This time I'm gonna get a expensive haircut. Again, the haircut service is 60 minutes, so it automatically populates that time blockage. It'll actually add like a buffer to the end of that. So let's say somebody wanted to schedule an appointment at 1:15. The next appointment for this stylist in particular would not be available until 1:30, even if prior to 1:15 was available on their calendar. Special notes. So again, I'm gonna say testing again. Hope it works. And that's just going to be under the appointment notes. Both the send email and the SMS appointment reminders are always automatically checked when you're in your dashboard and you book the appointment. So we're going to leave those alone here. So we should get an email and a text. The client should get an email and a text. So we're going to hit create appointment here. Appointment's created successfully. As you can see, it is in this test staff member 2's calendar now. It was for the time set. And like I was saying before, you see this now? Now it says staff is unavailable to book at that time. But right here at 1:30, it'll be whatever time this will be, let me see, 1:30, they will be available to book. So I'm gonna check the log here and it looks clean. Ooh, looks clean. So I'm gonna go to my messages and oh my goodness, here we go. Wow, unreal. Wow, oh my goodness. Wow, and here we go. As you can see, we got the text message from Leander's Unreal Salon for appointment for October 22nd at 12:15 p.m. And then it says, we'll send a reminder 24 hours before reply stop to opt out. There you have it. We fully implemented SMS reminder capabilities for your clients in your software. If you are appointment-based or if you are service-based business owner, you can send appointments directly to your clients so they never forget and you never miss out on that revenue. Thanks for tuning in. If you want more videos like this, comment down below. If you like this video, if you learn anything from this video, please hit that like button. They say it really helps out the channel a ton. I don't know because this is a brand new channel, but hopefully we will see. Anyone in that beauty type industry that needs software, this is for you. Definitely should try it out. Free 7-day trial. If you have any suggestions or if you like it and want any fixes, let us know. We'll come directly to me and we can, like I said, make any edits to that to work better for your business. Looking forward to seeing the next video.